What's going on, Libra? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And if this message resonates, like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's dive right in. See what we got going on. The Sun, Queen of Swords. That is you right there. Ooh, look at that. Judgment and the Knight of Swords. Amazing energy. Right now, major download coming from Spirit, angels, and guides telling you what the next step is. Right now, they are going to tell you to be strategic, and this download is coming in quick. This download is going to change your life, and this is something you've been waiting for quite some time. This is beautiful energy, and this is happening much, much sooner than later. So expect this message to come in the form of a hint, clue, or synchronicity, and also expect yourself to have to be in the receiving mode to get it, right? So for example, imagine when you want to make a call or receive a call, you have to be in an area with reception. If you're not there, if you don't have reception, you can't tap into that frequency. It's the exact same thing. To that frequency to get the message. Frequency is the same thing. It's basically a channel to who you want to speak with, right? When you send a text message, when you hear a song in the radio, when you're watching TV, it's a frequency you dial into to be able to, associate with that energy. Now, the exact same thing is going on here. Right now, you got to make sure you got reception, right? How you get reception, for example, to connect with your angels and guides, is they are on a frequency of happiness, joy, peace, and love. If we are in a third dimensional frequency of really scarcity, which is what this planet's about right now, unfortunately, you have to raise your frequency up. You cannot lower your frequency. What does that mean? Right now, anytime I want to hear a channel message from Spirit, my angels and guides, in order to feel good, because that's their frequency, love, I have a happy trigger. My happy trigger is a small wiener dog named Susie Q. She's like, 5 pounds, and she's the most ferocious, bodacious, badass chick I've ever met in my life. I kid you not. This girl with Sun Dobermans, right? I have Dobermans, boys, big ones. They're petrified of her. They are petrified of her. It's so funny. She, again, I can't stop laughing saying this, right? So you could tell. So with this being said, this wiener dog is funny to me, right? So when I think of her, I immediately raise my vibrations. When I raise my vibrations, I'm in a happy state. In a happy state, I have reception, I can ask, I can wait for messages, all that stuff. What is your happy trigger? It is a memory of your parents. Is it a memory of your children? Is this a food? Is it some dog? Is it a TV show? Is it something you saw? Is it someone slipping and falling? Hopefully not. Made you laugh. You know what I'm saying? What is it? What is it that is funny to you? Okay, I'm trying to be silly here. What is it that's funny to you? Because right now, all we gotta do is tap into that frequency to hear this message. Now, I also see here that this is going to change your life. I see here when you get this download of go here, do this at this time. The who, what, when, where, how is all done by Spirit. When you get this message, it is going to change your life. That Sun card is probably the best card, if not in the tarot deck when it comes to abundance. That means anything you touch will shine, right? Will turn into gold. Right now, you are going to become so magnetic. You are going to become in such a good frequency that it's going to become addictive. You're not going to want to leave it. When you're in alignment, your life is effortless. Imagine if you could, how like you're watching television, or when you're playing a game or you're on your computer or an app or anything, it's all code, right? This third dimension, guys, is code. This is what it is. It's actual code, right? So what does this really mean? You can reprogram your character to have special powers. You can reprogram your character to what is called be in alignment. When in alignment, all of a sudden, everything, it's like the cheat code. Everything happens for you. You come to the elevator arrives. You go down, you're driving, all the lights turn green. You get to work, everyone smiles. Your boss gives you a promotion. You come home, all of a sudden, your favorite meal is cooked there. Your spouse is there. All of a sudden, you meet your soulmate at the coffee shop. Everything gets easy. Everything gets effortless. All you have to do is program that code, right? That program, rather than like actual programming, it's a feeling. That's all it is. It's a feeling. It's a vibrational signal. It's really a frequency that you're tapped into, right? And all that frequency is, it's not like a super magical frequency no one knows about. The frequency is love. That's it. Happiness, joy, and abundance. That's the key that locks all the doors to this third dimension. And I'll give you another example, right? Let's get scientific with it, right? Let's just, rather than even get spiritual, let's, leave the metaphysics and let's just get, more, human with it, right? What is your soulmate looking for? Who is your soulmate looking to date? Right? When you want to date someone, who are you looking to date? Someone who's happy, positive, charming, someone who's fun, adventurous, someone who's always optimistic, enthusiastic, right? Someone who's funny, right? Well, what did all of that have in common? happy, right? You're all of it, it's love. It's always love. So, and again, look at it from this perspective. Who's your boss looking to hire when they want to give that promotion to, right? Or who would you hire if you own the company? Someone who's dependable, reliable, someone who's a problem solver, someone who's a leader, someone who's always looking for a solution, someone who is not serious but silly, knows how to get the job done but knows how to have team morale. Now, that's love. That's all it is. It's love. Everything is love. So metaphysics, spirituality, quantum physics, it's all the exact same. The answer is always love. When I say love, I don't mean romance. I mean happiness, joy, and abundance. Now, 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, the World, and the Empress. Expect major opportunities to come your way. Potentially travel with that World card. Expect someone to see something within you and say, hey, would you like to accompany me on this trip? Or I have these tickets I can't use. There's going to be something that happens with you traveling. I see this happening for you. It's something unexpected. It's something that at first your ego is going to tell you not to do, and you're getting the heads up right now. Your ego is going to come up with any excuse underneath the sun why you shouldn't go. It's not the right timing, whatever you can think of. And understand that right now, this energy is something that you have to be aware of. Your ego is going to say this to you because it hates change. It is petrified. Your ego's job is not your ego's job is not to make sure you are rich, healthy, or with your soulmate. This is not your ego's job. Your ego could care less about these things, okay? Your ego's job is to protect you, to make sure you don't climb a big tree and fall and hurt yourself, right? Boogie, 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 be scared. That's a great job. But your ego is like almost like, imagine you own the corporation, right? And imagine in that corporation, your ego is one department. You don't want that department interfering with other departments. For example, when you own a corporation, there's accounting, advertising, human resources, R&D, research and development. These are all different, departments. Sales, right? You don't want the advertising department going to do the accounting. You don't want the accounting department to go do the sales, right? None of this. You want everyone to do their job. But right now, your ego is running the show. Again, all of our egos are the same. Don't be upset about this. You got to be aware of this, right? We've been programmed and conditioned and brainwashed to think our entire life to settle on a job that you're miserable about. Settle. You are lucky to have a job. The most important thing on your priorities should be money. Yes, money is very important. It's the currency of this third dimension, and we need it to buy time. I totally understand that. I love money. Money's great. But understand that it doesn't have to be your first priority. What has to be your first priority is connecting to spirit and your higher self, because the money will quadruple, 10x, and you'll be making the money in a way where you're passionate about it. The human programming and brainwashing is something that's normal, but then again, driving with no seatbelts was normal. Doing cocaine when you did surgery as a doctor was normal. Smoking in the doctor's office was normal. Having sugary cereal for breakfast was normal, right? Doesn't mean it's right. We know way better now, right? We know way better. Now, King of Cups, 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and the Fool. I do see here right now your special somebody entering your life, and I do see here right now the Spirit is telling you to trust them and take the leap in faith with them. When you stop resisting, say, any sort of vibration when it comes to, say, your work life, your home life, you will stop resisting your love life as well. When you don't resist anything, you don't resist everything. Everything is just whatever it is you're looking for. And right now, I see that special someone coming into your life, but Spirit is also letting you know that during this time, in order for it to happen, in order for us to be successful, we have to know what we want in our life, and we have to feel good. And right now, I see a lot of brain fog, confusion, and I feel like right now we are doing something that's not sustainable. And right now, Spirit's just giving us a heads up to clear up, try to declutter and prioritize our energy, because our energy is not limitless, right? And right now, you got to ask yourself, energy can never be created or destroyed. It has to get moved. I'll give you an example. If you stay up for 48 hours and you're tired, you can't snap your fingers and create energy and kind of get awake, right? What do you have to do? You have to sleep. So you're transferring energy from sleep over to where you're awake. The exact same thing. Awareness is the same thing. You have the present, you have the past, present, and future. When your energy, which means your thoughts, is in the past, you're taking energy away from the present. The past, useless. I wish I could, I would. Oh my God, I don't care. It does nothing for you. It's a scarcity mindset. It's probably the worst thing you could do. The only time the past is good is only to see how far you've come from. Wow, look at me. I wasn't even spiritually evolved. Look at me now. Yay, great. Okay, but we don't do that. We go in the past and we're like, oh, I suck. Why'd I do this? I beat myself up. Human beliefs. Spirit's not about that. Spirit's not about you torturing yourself. So what do? Forget the past. Now, the future, scarcity mindset. I hope this thing doesn't happen. I want this to happen. Complete scarcity mindset. Don't worry about that. present moment. This is the bread and butter. You want to meet your soulmate? It's going to happen right here. You want to get rich? It's going to happen right here. You want to get opportunities? You want to improve your situation? Right here, right now. This is the only timeline that matters. It's the only timeline you should focus on. And this timeline will change your life. So focus your awareness on this timeline, Libra, and watch the abundance flow to you. All right, Libra, I hope you enjoyed your reading. 1,000 kisses. Until next time, ciao.